mojo back, and don't underestimate what Tyrese did the last game. He is so much the driving force of this. Time and space. Ball finds at the top of the key, and Tyrese, hold the pose. When you're this good, that's all right. Desperation in game 3. They know going down 3-1 in this series is not an option, and they have played with a level of intention, pace. It is coming from absolutely everywhere right now for Indiana.
Today's winning ingredients delivered by Chipotle. JJ.
Well, TJ McConnell with a clear purpose as soon as he checked into this game, create havoc. The veer to the steal to the assist, then driving for an and one on Jalen Brunson, attacking the basket once again with the tough finish through DiVincenzo. Let's top off that 5-minute run with the alley-oop to Obi Toppin.
And it's this too. He's letting Jalen Brunson know I'm here to compete. And right now, Indiana is 9 for 9 in the paint. This guy's 3 for 3. 17 zip bench points.
And he may have an opportunity to get that overturned.
We'll take a timeout. Officials will check the replay. We'll have the result. Any team in these playoffs.
Absolutely enough contact for a foul. This should be 2 free throws for Miles McBride.
Well, the Pacers have found a matchup that they like. As Doris said, no Anunoby. Siakam was 4 for 4 against Josh Hart in game 3, already with 2 quick buckets.
Who you're rooting for in that one, Mike, but the Indiana Pacers have been impressive in their ability to get 2 feet in the paint. They have gotten everything they wanted. The pace favors them. TJ McConnell relentlessly attacking off the drives. In fact, Mike, if you look at the paint points alone for Indiana, it's coming from multiple guys. TJ absolutely
taking that hard fall.
Well, he tries to attack Turner here, and looks like maybe Toppin clipped him from behind, but that did not look good. No, it was Turner's on the side of his leg. His arm gets caught underneath him. Oh.
NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. Conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle.
Well, the impact of Aaron Nesmith is tangible. We know Jalen Brunson not 100%. They're coming physically at the point of attack, multiple guys against Brunson. He is the head of the snake, so you've got to start being physical, defending him with a team, being in the gaps. Your big's got to be there, and then the recovery by the guard. But Aaron Nesmith individually, Jalen is 0 for 3 tonight. And
well, the 28th WNBA season begins Tuesday. 2 games on ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus. Caitlin Clark makes her fever debut against the Connecticut Sun at 7:30 Eastern. Then at 10, the Las Vegas Aces begin their quest for a three-peat against Diana Taurasi and the Mercury. Coverage begins with WNBA Countdown at 7. I believe it's on Turner. And here's the shot from game 2.
There's the bobble right there at the end.
He bobbles it twice.
Doris, I mean, he had no choice but to shoot it. But in that moment, he was 1 for 7 fans.
Another turnover off this inbound pass. Pascal Siakam, so long, so athletic, goes and gets the basketball. Got a teammate there, but he's like, I'm more of a highlight reel than Mr. Nembhard, so I'm going to take it. And a little enjoyment like, yeah, I'm sorry I passed on you, big fella.
NBA Conference semifinals on ABC are delivered by Chipotle. Real food for real athletes. Chipotle, for real.
Today's player resume brought to you by Indeed. JJ.
Rick Carlisle wants his team to push pace and make quick decisions. This is a great example of that. This is a .5 from Obi Toppin. Attack the closeout, get into the paint. They've got 40 points in the paint. Then the simple throw-ahead pass to Pascal Siakam.
Tom Thibodeau empties his bench. TJ McConnell putting on a show off the bench once again.
Well, for the second time tonight, finding Obi Toppin. That time, Obi put a little bit of English on it with the reverse.
He can get to the top floor.
Still comfortably in front, but wants to talk it over. The 28th WNBA season begins Tuesday. 2 games on ESPN2 Plus and Disney Plus. Caitlin Clark, her fever debut against the Connecticut Sun. Then the Las Vegas Aces and the Phoenix Mercury. All begins with WNBA Countdown at 7.
Well, New York Knicks star Jalen Brunson, his second straight night, struggling to shoot the basketball. Like Game 3, a lot of these misses are short. And I will say this, Jalen Brunson is in world-class condition as an athlete. He can't carry the offensive load like he's done all season long for the New York Knicks without being
used here in Game 4. 38-point lead. TJ McConnell, one of many Pacers who have been superb here this afternoon. The battle of the bench from Indiana. This presentation of the NBA playoffs continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations. He's going to empty his bench some more. Did not expect here this afternoon. Pacers took care of business right from the opening tip.
NBA Conference semifinals on ABC are delivered by Chipotle. Real food for real athletes. Chipotle, for real.
One of my favorite things about Halliburton is he rejoices in his teammates' success as much of his own as his own. And there's an exuberance, a joy with which he plays, and it spreads across the entire team. But there's also an edge there. Like, don't be fooled. He's saying, this guy can't guard me. There's a competitive edge and toughness.
This was a guy that took 6 shots in Game 1. And at times, since January 30th, he has been reluctant.
But here's the shot that turned the series around. Knicks on the verge of perhaps going up 3-0. But Drew Nimhart, I call him Drew here in Indiana, knocks down that 3-pointer. And now, and thankfully, we'll have our final timeout. Indiana Pacers, masterful performance here today. Here on Mother's Day in Indianapolis, the big day coming up. The Indy 500. Some Halliburton fans. Those little guys got a lot to cheer about for Halliburton and the Pacers. Today's three-point performance brought to you by Starry Lemon Lime.
Well, the Indiana Pacers shot the lights out this afternoon. 14 threes, multiple guys hit multiple threes. Nembhard got in on the action. Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner hit 3. The ball movement, spacing.